right, all you night readers, it is good to see you all. It's good to have everybody here, and it is a good day, right? Hopefully it's a good day or good night or good whatever it is for you, wherever you are. Welcome to Tarot Nights. I appreciate everybody being here. It's good to see you all. Let's get you in, and there we go. Hello, Yvonne, Chanel, Selena, and Na. Lisa, Crystal, Jenna. Hello. Wheatons. It's good to have you here too. Amethyst, hello. All right, so general reading, Yvonne. I see Chanel is back after a weekend of revelry. I don't know what it was a weekend of. But apparently, according to your question, there was some talking involved over the weekend. So I'm guessing that's a good thing. All right, so here's what I got for you. Yvonne, I think that, again, it's funny because you had the Hangman yesterday, and I think it's time really for you to find a way to let go of things. Right? You're kind of holding it all in. You're kind of holding in everything right now. And I think it's time to let go. I think you need to move forward very swiftly, right? And kind of sneak away without anyone knowing, right? Kind of sneak away without anybody even knowing you're gone. That's what you need to do, right? That would be great if you could do it. I know you can't do it. You're on lockdown. But yeah, I'm thinking, it's still a good idea to just run off into your own mind, right? Into your own little world for a while. And this is telling me here, the Four of Swords, it's just that. You got to get into your own little world. Have some time for yourself. And, and then maybe you'll start feeling better. I mean, you're feeling better physically and you're feeling better that way. But I think you need to feel better a little bit emotionally as well. The Six of Pentacles is telling me, you've been giving. And the people you give to all the time, of course, is they're very thankful. They're thankful for your kindness and everything, but it just gets to be so much after a while. And then there's always someone who decides, well, you know what? I am going to ride this giving train until it stops. And I think that's what's going on right now, right? All about the devil being deceiving and being, just his old treacherous self. And I think that's it. I think you're giving, you give and give. I know that. But, there are people who will use that to their advantage, and they will continue to use it for as long as you'll do it, as long as you'll continue. Don't be an enabler. Don't enable that. But that's what I'm seeing for you, Yvonne. I know. Kind of general, right? General questions tend to be that way. Yeah. Always giving time. It's time to think of you for a change is right. Think of you. Maybe somebody needs to give to you. And you would be thankful, right? You'd be thankful to them. Time to give back. Chanel, yes, you're back and you had a good mini vacation. Did you go somewhere? Did this guy take you somewhere? It's funny because last night's show, I said, well, it's been the whole weekend and we haven't seen Chanel. She said this guy was going to take her away for the weekend, but she never said that he was going to bring her back. We were getting concerned. You went to Vegas? Did you get married? Did you have like Elvis marry you or something crazy while you were there? Or Santa Claus? I don't know. You can have anything you want, I guess, in Vegas. I've never been. It's a long drive for me from the East Coast. You didn't get married, just had fun though, huh? All right. Well, apparently at some point there was some talking going on because you and this guy were thinking and talking about finding a place here or leaving out of state. Which would benefit you more? Page of Wands says that you really don't like to change things that much. You don't like to change things that much. And I think, that kind of leads me to think that you're going to stay. Right? That's kind of what I'm thinking. I do see big changes coming for the relationship. I see huge, big changes. And I think, of course, Temperance is always saying that things are moving forward. You just have to take them as they come. Don't rush things. Have some patience, and things will get there when they're supposed to be there, right? They won't be there before, they won't be early and they won't be late. They will be there exactly when they are going to be there. The Hierophant says that things are getting serious. And I think that's true. I think things are getting serious. A weekend in Vegas could have easily ended up in a slightly drunken stupor to some little chapel somewhere to drive through and have a wedding. But I think you easily, are flexible. You don't like to change, but you are flexible. And I think you would be willing to if, he really came up with a wonderful offer. If he came up with some great offer about moving away somewhere to a different state or a different town or, somewhere away, I think you would do it. I think you would, See, I knew you had drinks. It could have ended up there. You could have ended up at some little chapel, just got married. Nobody would have known. Oh, Elvis would have been there. He just sang a song. Santa Claus could have been the best man. It would have been crazy in Vegas, But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. I think, you would prefer to stay where you are. But if he really comes up with a good offer, if he really comes up with a good plan to move out of state, then I think you would, I think you'd do it. I think you would do it just to get away from the people who are giving you turmoil right now, right? I think maybe that would be a good reason for you to move out of state. So that's what I get for you, Chanel. Thank you. I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad he brought you back. That was important. I was kind of concerned. You're welcome. I'm glad there was some talking going on, though. That's good. That's a good thing. Hey, Freedom. Hello, Vividly. It's nice to see you guys here. Did you see anything crazy while you were there, Chanel, by the way? I always wanted to go just to sit and watch what goes on as people are walking up and down the Vegas Strip, because I've heard stories but I've never seen anything. I have never seen any of it myself because I've never been there. And like I said, it is a very long ride, so I don't see myself getting there anytime soon. My parents have been there a bunch of times, but not me. All right, so that's a little better. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, your friend's sister's behavior seems manipulative now at this point. And what is she going? What she's doing? With what she's doing. So you're asking, is her mental state and behavior really that extreme or no? You know what? I think drunk lady that decided to pee in the middle of the strip. There you go. Gross. That is gross. That's crazy. I told you crazy stuff happens there. Selena, I think your friend's sister is just, I think her head is spinning around and around and around. I don't think she's in a good place, right? The devil, of course, is all over her. The devil's all over her, and that is definitely not what you want, right? She's being corrupted. She's being tempted by the wrong people, and this leads to her lying and betraying and deceiving everybody, and of course that leads to manipulation. And I think you can absolutely understand that there is, yes, is there something wrong with her mental state? I think so. I really do think so. But I think some of it is just that she's hanging out with the wrong crowd, right? Here I see where she feels like she's doing the right thing, that she is being successful in her own mind, and she has these people who are with her, right? She's got this crowd of people that are supporting her, but we all know that it's not really her, right? This is not really her. Things are just kind of not right here. Death tells me that things need to end. Things need to stop right where they are. And she needs a reality check, right? To move forward. She really needs that reality check. She needs to be left out in the cold by these people. Once they're done using her, this is what's going to happen to her. She's going to be stuck. She's going to be on the outside. She's not going to be able to get into anything. She's going to be left out in the cold, hungry and scared. And I think these people are going to do that to her, and then she's going to really hit rock bottom. And, you know, that's what I'm seeing. That's really what I'm getting about this. You know, I don't like it a lot. I don't really like it. I don't like what I'm seeing, but I gotta tell you what I see, right? So, yeah, Selena, I think, you know, I don't think she's completely stable mentally, but I have to say that I think a lot of it is friends doing things to really influence her in a very, very bad way. So, Nabila, does Sabri love me? Okay. Yeah. I'm very sorry for your friend, Selena. I'm sorry for you because I'm sure your friend vents to you. And that's expected, right? You kind of expect that. But, you know, it's a lot, right? It is a lot. Hey, Sidhu. It's nice to have you here. It's nice to have everybody, of course, always. Yeah, I know your friend probably puts a little bit of burden on you because she's got to talk about it. She really needs to, you know, she needs to vent, right? So, all right, let's see what we get here for you. Nabila. Oh, Justice, my dear friend Justice. Does Sabri love you? Justice seems to think that, you know, you really need to take a long, hard look in the mirror and see if Sabri is really seeing you for you. Let's put it that way. That's the best way I can think of it, right? I think there's something in between the two of you that is really blocking things. Maybe this is a no talk situation, or maybe this is a long distance situation. Those things, that could definitely be. I definitely feel something like that being the case. I think this kind of puts you on edge, right? It puts you on edge. It makes you feel like, okay, well, I've been hurt before, and you can see where he's been hurt. He's got that bandage around his head, and now you don't want to be hurt again. You don't want that. So you work hard at this, right? You work hard to get Sabri to love you. You do everything you can. You're determined. You are dedicated to this person. And I think, you know, I really think in the end, they are confident in moving forward with you. I think that's really what they're doing. You know, I think they have a lot of confidence in moving forward with you. I'm not positive that it's actual love yet, though, because I have nothing here that tells me that he completely loves you. All right. Thanks, Nabila. Lisa Farrell, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, there you go. It's taking a toll on the family, absolutely. Even if they don't realize it, though, trust me, they realize it. And you are the outlet, yeah. And that puts a lot of weight on you. So, I feel bad for your friend. I feel bad for you because, of course, that's what you get, right? You get to be the outlet. And I feel bad for your friend's sister because she really just doesn't know what she's doing. It doesn't, she just doesn't really know what she's doing. There's a lot of people out there like this that are doing things that are hurtful and they don't have a clue that they're doing them. Not a clue. Lisa, it's all about, this is kind of funny because I just told Yvonne all about how she is always giving, right? Sharing. And that's you as well. The two of you are very similar. I know she's the oldest and I know you're not the youngest, but you two are very similar to each other, right? You're both very outgoing. You're both very giving, very kind, very loving. Do anything you could do for your own family, for your family and for the greater good of the whole Farrell family, the whole fabulous Farrell family, right? You are very much like Yvonne, and I think the two of you are just that way. I think right now you're a bit indecisive about things, about just what to do and where to go. And this is where we came up with the Five of Wands the other day with Yvonne. And you can see it's the Five of Wands, right? The Five of Wands. Yet there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Now, of course, this to me represents you and your your four sisters, you and your four sisters, right? It's you and Lorraine and Nicola and Yvonne. And there's one missing. There's one that's missing from the group. And that's where your indecisiveness is right now. You don't know what you want to do with that one that's missing from the group. But now it's time to change things, right? It's time for a change in your life. It's time for you to be able to move forward and you can't, you either have to do something about this situation, completely go in head first and do something, or you have to just move forward and move on. And that's what I'm seeing for you, Lisa. All right. I hope that makes sense to you. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. All right. Crystal Slaughter. So what are we going to do for Halloween? No one has told me a good idea about ideas for Halloween. I think you guys should all get dressed up in your Halloween outfits, and you should make that your YouTube picture so I can see you guys all dressed up. It'll be like you've all come to say trick or treat for a tarot reading, right? Wouldn't that be fun? Nobody's really going to get any use out of those Halloween costumes this year, I don't think. I don't think there's a whole lot of trick-or-treating going on. I know Ireland, it's been completely canceled. We talked about it yesterday or 2 days ago. It's been completely canceled because they are in complete lockdown again over there for a couple of weeks. So things are not good. Here we're having, New Jersey had one of its very worst days ever just on Friday, I believe it was, where we had almost, just in our state, we had 2,000 new cases. We had 2,000 new cases just in our little state of New Jersey. Warrior Girl, you're having a Halloween party? Well, bring the party here, would you? You don't even have a costume. Oh, that's sad. Well, Chanel, come just as you are then. I don't know. If you guys have good ideas, if you guys have great ideas or good ideas or any ideas, I guess, about what we should do for Halloween on Saturday night, hey, that would be a lot of fun. Yeah, Selena, you're very welcome. I was just reading. Yeah, you appreciate the support. You need it sometimes, and you do. People, you don't realize that you are just as much involved as everybody else. That's for sure. All right, Crystal, general love reading for the month of November. I think you need to really start off the month of November thinking about this and, right, and resting and relaxing and thinking about it. I think you need to take some time, right? Take time for you and keep the idea of love. Can you see that heart right there? Yeah, keep that idea of love in your mind because things will move forward, and that's a good thing. I think, like I just said, things will move forward. Of course, the Knight of Swords is all about moving forward very quickly. You just want to make sure, again, you want to move very quick, and that's okay. Make sure you have a good plan before you do that, because moving quickly and not having a plan leads to certain death. No, it doesn't. It leads to certain ruin, though. It just makes things not go well, right? The Five of Wands says that you're struggling with something. You are struggling for something, with something, definitely. And that's kind of what is holding you back from the whole love thing, right? Because you want to be stable. You want a stable relationship. You want security. You want things to be good. You want you want that. Who doesn't, right? And you see other people, right? You see other people on this show that have that and they get that, and they have these relationships, and I can understand that that's a little off-putting to you because maybe that's not happening for you right now, but I do think something is coming to you soon. I think something is heading in your direction pretty quickly. And I think that's going to be good for the month of November, since we're only 6 days away from November, right? Only 6 days. So, yeah, I think things are going to move in a good direction for you for the next 6 days. All right. So that would be really good. That would be really good for you. All right. So thank you, Crystal. I appreciate you being here. All right. Let's see what else we've got going on down here. Hey, vividly. So will you be in a relationship with your crush this year? Will you? Will you be in a relationship with your crush this year? Chanel, I just read that again about the drunk lady. What did she do? Just like drop trow and go? Or what? just dropped them right there in the middle of the street. Hey, when you gotta go, I guess. So how many of you that are here do readings, read cards for other people? How many of you read cards for other people? Yeah, I don't know about Thanksgiving either. Yeah, you don't see that every day. Well, there's something you don't see every day. You read for yourself sometimes. See, I can't read for me. I can't read for myself because then I kind of know what the answer should be, right? I kind of know already what I want it to be and what I want the answers to be, so I don't do that. I wish I lived there too, Warrior Girl. I would go to your Halloween party. All right, so here we go. Will you be in a relationship with your crush this year? I think you are really struggling with the whole idea of this. I think this has been bothering you a lot. I think you are really feeling like there's a lot of conflict, right? This is all about struggle, and this is all about conflict. And then the devil comes in, and that, well, of course, that's terrible. This is all about somebody deceiving you. You're feeling very deceived about things, and life isn't, you don't want your life to be about deception. You don't want your life to be about being tempted in the wrong direction with the wrong person. Now, this person is your crush. I understand that. I get that. However, could it be possible that you like them for the wrong reasons? Maybe. Just saying. I am just saying maybe. I'm not saying it's true 100%. I'm saying that is a thought. Right, Vividly? I think, again, you are a very giving person. And people can use that against you. And that's what the devil is here for, right? For corruption. Anything that's bad, the devil represents. If it's bad, it's the devil. The devil made me do it, right? But I think you are very giving. And I do think that the people you share with and give to are thankful that you do it. But there's always those people out there that, again, will use your giving spirit and your kindness in the wrong way, right? They'll use it for their own gain. Will you be in a relationship with this crush by the end this year? Well, I do see where, seeds are going to be planted, things are going to be started, right? There's that whole new start of life, right? And you want that life to grow. You want that relationship to grow into something. So you start by planting the seed here. And I think it will. I think there's a good chance that could happen. And, I just think that it's definitely a possibility that you could, but think about this. Like I was saying, just think about, do you really like this guy for the right reasons? Who knows, right? You don't know. You don't really, he's your crush, but you haven't been out. You haven't gone to places together and done stuff. So you don't know. So it's, what could it, going out on a date, what could that hurt? That's what I always say. If you go somewhere that's well lit and and people are around, and there's a lot of people around, well, then it can't hurt. It definitely can't hurt. So, another night, your boyfriend had to help this man because he was way too drunk and tried to hit up on this guy had some other guy hit on him. That's cute. That's so sweet. You're welcome, Vividly. I'm glad to read for you. Sadhu, are you still here? I hope. Because I see you're asking, can I help you? I want to help. And I'm hoping you're still here. Hey, there you are. Good. There you are. So yeah, I'm going to do your reading. I want to help. So is it a good idea for you to communicate with Seer? What is he feeling? That's a little interesting. All right. So is it a good idea to communicate with Seer? I think right now, by not communicating with him, I think you are more balanced than you were when you were talking with him and when you were communicating. I think he is feeling very distant right now. I think he's very emotionally detached from the two of you. I think you just have to take into consideration all of your traditions, all of the things that you know, and all your knowledge, and use that to come up with something else, right? I don't see where he is really feeling in a really good way towards you. I just, not to say it mean, I'm not being mean, that's for sure, but I just think that he feels very distant. He doesn't feel like the two of you have that closeness anymore. And I know this is going to require some emotional healing, right? It's all about that new emotional healing because there's been a lot of hurt. There's been a lot of loss for you. You lost this whole thing with Seer. And I think, for you personally, Sadhu, I think it's a good time for you to move on, right? Move forward. Take the time to do that, because that's the only thing that's going to keep you balanced. That's the only thing that's going to it's the only thing that's really going to be fair is doing that. So I don't think that communicating with him is a good idea, because I think it's just going to make things hurt more. I think you need to find a way to start healing emotionally and leave him in the past. I'm sorry to say. All right. That's what I got for you, Sadhu. Thanks for being here. I hope I helped. I hope I was able to help. Ian, can you get a reading? Yeah, you can get a reading. You just have to put your question in the comments down there. Way down there in the comments. All right, so Chanel has oracle cards but doesn't read for anybody, and someone else said they only read for themselves. That's too bad. It's too bad that nobody does readings for anyone else here, ever. right, so let's see what I get for UK. How does Matt feel towards you after Friday? Oh, Sadu, you're welcome. I hope it helped. I hope it did. I know it's probably not what you wanted to hear, but sometimes the cards just tell you what you needed to hear, and it's not always what you really, really want to hear. And I know that's not what you wanted. I'm sure it's not what you wanted to hear. So, all right. So, how does Matt feel toward you after Friday? Kay, what happened on Friday? I think there was some kind of new adventure going on for the two of you, and I think maybe you guys went somewhere or did something together. Did you go somewhere? Did you actually go somewhere? Because that's what I'm seeing. I think, I think that, maybe things got a little serious on Friday. And now Matt feels like he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders. Yeah, he's got a lot of weight on his shoulders. And, I think maybe a relationship is developing. But I think Matt needs a little bit of relief from whatever went on Friday. So that's what I'm feeling. That's how I feel about this, Kay. That's kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I got for you. That is what I got. Yeah, Freedom, you're here. That's a good thing, and I appreciate that. Can I please tell you why your boyfriend's cousin on his dad's side keeps coming around and wants to hang out with you? Well, why not? Well, who doesn't want to hang out with you, Freedom? You're a fun-loving girl. You're nice to be around. Right? Everybody loves freedom. What's not to love? Right? What is not to love about freedom? All right. So why does your boyfriend's cousin keep coming around? What does he want? What does he want? Oh. Do you have a feeling what he wants, Freedom? I know you're still here. You just told me that you're here. Do you have a feeling for what he wants? Because I do. I have a feeling. I have a feeling that he wants to be a little sneaky, right? He wants to be a little bit. He feels like, okay, here's what I'm getting. Here's really what I'm getting. He feels like he is so much better for you than your boyfriend. And he wants to sneak off with you, right? He thinks he's rescuing you. That's what he thinks. He thinks he's rescuing you. And you think, of course, that's way too much. That's not right. But, he feels like it's the right thing, even though it's not the right thing. He's willing to be deceptive to a point just to get his own way. This has been going on for a long time in his mind, a very, very long time. But right now he has taken the initiative. Because he's built up the confidence. And I think he's trying to come up with some creative ways into how to How am I going to get freedom away from my cousin? Because I am much better for her than he is. That's really what I'm thinking, Freedom. I know. Maybe it's a crazy conspiracy theory, but that's what I'm thinking. That's what I got. Don't forget, if you want to guarantee a reading, the only way to do that is to donate, because there are a lot of people still here, and there's about 15 minutes left in the show. So Dream Girl, how does M feel about you? How does M feel about you, Dream Girl? Let's see. M feels like he's trying to take things, or I shouldn't say he, because I don't know. M feels like they want to take things slowly. They want to move slowly. They just want to do things at a slower pace, because they're trying to be patient. They're trying to be they're trying to move forward, but move forward in moderation, move forward in little bits at a time. And I think you are holding on for something more than that, right? I think you're really holding on for something more than that, but you're really close to letting go of the whole idea. You want to have success in this relationship. You would like to have a successful relationship with M, and I think you would want to be happy, of course. And I think you both are attracted to each other, you and M. But I think you go through this conflict in your on your own, of what should you do. Should you, do you feel hurt? Do you feel like you've lost something? Do you feel like it's time maybe to move forward and let go? Or do you feel like it's okay to just do things very slowly and move ahead very, very slowly? Because I think M, I think M likes you. I think M has a fondness for you, but I have to say that they are on the slow track to showing it. That's for sure. All right, Dream Girl. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing. That's crazy. Freedom, that's crazy, right? It was a crazy thought, wasn't it? That was a crazy reading, because I got to tell you, that's really what I was getting from it. Dream Girl, you're very welcome. Such an overthinker, right? Yeah. Don't overthink it. Just live it. Just let it go and live it. Amethyst or Jenna or Wheatons, are you guys still around? Let me know if you're still here. Anna Teixeira, how are you? Oh. Ramen Project. Hello, Ramen Project. Hey, Nazma, how are you? It's good to see you. All right. Anna, can you have a love reading? Freedom, that was crazy. I know. But tell me this, as crazy as it sounded, Freedom, could I be right? Could I be correct? Tell me that. All right, Anna, your love reading is all about changing things, right? It's all about changing maybe your outlook, changing your you're at a turning point, right? You're at a turning point. You want to have a relationship, but you're not sure how this is going to go. You don't know when it's ever going to happen at this point. And that's all you want to do, right? You just want to achieve success and be satisfied with someone. So I think you have a lot of hope. I think you need to comfort yourself. You need to heal still a little bit from a past relationship that was not good. And then I think you need to figure out exactly which way you need to go. What's going to be the best path for you? Stop fighting with yourself and figure out what's the best path for you. I definitely think so. I think that's what I get. I mean, it's pretty easy on it. It was pretty cut and dry. I know. It was really fast reading, but it was just kind of very plain to me right out there. How does MCG feel about me? Ramen Project. Let us see. Nazmi, you're doing good. That's nice to hear. I am well as well. All right, so no one else reads for anyone else here, and that's all right. Nothing wrong with that. I was just hoping I need someone to do a reading for me. And I can't do a reading for myself. Like I said, I know what I want the answer to be, and that's not right. You can't do a reading for someone. You can't do a reading for yourself when you know what you want the answer to be one way or another, right? So, all right. How does MCG feel about you? I think MCG feels like things are very chaotic right now. Things have changed in a lot of ways between you and MCG. But I think that, if you prioritize this person, if you really make this person your priority and you are willing to be flexible and change a little bit with them, I think then you could have a stronger emotional connection between the two of you. I think I think things have come to a turning point. I think there's been some ups and downs, but I think, you're at a turning point, and I think you're turning here towards strength, and strength is telling you, right? All about that inner strength that you have, all about that inner strength. And you need to bring that forward. You need to get that self-confidence going, and the whole, that whole thing, self-confidence and self-esteem, and get all that going. And I think that will help you, Ramen Project, with MCG. So, freedoms. Yes, it does seem like I'm right. Aha. I have a feeling. I truly feel like that reading was exactly right. Even if you've never thought of it that way, he feels like he is better for you than your boyfriend. I think he's kind of wondering why it's taking your boyfriend so long. You're welcome, Ramen Project. Hey, Pooja, how are you? I did not see you sneak in. Have you been here for a while? All right, so when will you purchase your second home? Huh. When will you purchase your second home? So I think you are, I think you're waiting for some money to come in, right? I think you're waiting for money to come to you. And I think until then, you're really not going to get that second home yet. I think you're ready to move forward on that, right? And not look back, just move forward on a new place. And I think, it's time to, I think you're going to have to restore. You're going to find a place that you like, but it's going to need some restoration. And well, that's going to be something, right? It's going to be a lot of work. But I think with some give and take and some sharing from other people, a little bit of kindness where they help you in this case, I think, it will be, it'll work out for you purchasing your second home. And I think it's going to happen. Oh gosh. Nothing really tells me anything about speed here or when, but I'd go out on a limb and say probably 6 months. About 6 months. All right. All right. So, all right, this is going to be my last reading. This is going to be my last reading for the night because we are coming up on 7 o'clock very quickly. How does Bizwajit feel for you? Okay. Hey, Joe Beth. Good morning. How does Basharit feel about that's not it. Bizwajit feel about you? I think this has been something that you have been concerned about for a while. Yeah, Joe Beth, this is my last question. Yeah, give me an update for sure, Nazma. Thank you. So I think, Pooja, I think this is something you have been thinking about for a while, and it's really got you anxious. It's really got your mind racing, right? You don't want to regret it. You don't want to regret things. You don't want to, feel bad about trying to get answers about this. But I think the Emperor is, telling me that you're just looking for structure and stability in your life. You're looking for someone to make you feel secure. You just have to take your time. I think he is, I think that's the whole point of it, right? I think opposites attract. I think that's what Temperance is telling you, right? Opposites attract. You and Bizwajit are very, very much the opposite. I think, when things that he's strong with, then you're not so strong with, and things you're real strong with, he's not very strong with. So the two of you, even each other out very well. And I think he feels that. I think he feels like you are a very complicated person. And I think he feels like you are someone who really is adventurous, a free spirit. He feels like you are someone who likes to go out and explore and find new things and do new things. And I think that's a good thing. I really think that is a good thing. Those are his feelings for you right now. There's nothing stronger than that. going on. I don't see love for you right now. Although, like I said, I think things have to happen in moderation. Things are going slowly. You have to be patient with this relationship. If you want a relationship with Biswajit, then you have to be patient. Things will move forward. They will move forward, but he thinks you're a bit complicated right now. He thinks you have a lot going on, and he's afraid that he may not be, enough. He may be getting in the way of all the different things that you have going on. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I get for you, Pooja. I don't see anything in there that completely says love. That's just what I got. That's what I get right there. I don't have anything else at all that gave me anything about love for sure. So, all right. That is what I get for you. All right, folks, it is 7 o'clock and I do not have any donations. And I do appreciate you all being here. So thank you. Thank you for being part of Tarot Nights. I will be back again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock Eastern time, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And don't forget, you never know when a surprise live stream might show up. You never know. But I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye now.